Hello, guys, and welcome back to my screen once again. My name remains Ebuka. So, I want to quickly do a review of all that happened previous week in the markets. So today we're going to review just three pairs. That's most of the last week it was just covered with news left and right, and so and from my experience, I'm avoiding news a lot. I avoid news because I have um, I have lost the most money from news alone. You understand? So the only profit I had this week was on a Monday, and then that Monday was the day that I said I don't want to trade because I broke one of my rules. I'm a human being. So but you have to just try and adhere to your rules. That is how you make profits from the market. So that is on Monday. It was only on Monday that I saw a blue, and the rest of the days was just news release, and one thing about news is if you set a place that the market will with the market will turn back. If you set a POI, your POI mostly don't the market don't respect POIs during news release. That is one thing about news. That is why I do my best um to avoid trading during news release. So last week was let me start. We start with USD JPY last week. The week before last week, we actually my prediction for this particular pair did not come to pass. I was actually expecting the market to retrace back to this area. I mean, to go down back to this area, before we go to the upside because of this area, this structure, this particular structure of the market, this structure you're looking at here. I was expecting the market to come back to this area, this structure, this really structure, before then going to the upside. But the market disappointed me, and it did its worst. That is one thing about the market. You cannot predict it. Even though you predict it, you have to wait. Let it let it confirm your prediction. Before you trade it, because they actually I was going to place a sell trade. If I want to trade last week, I was going to place a sell trade whenever the market got to this level. Whenever the market got to this level, because of I predicted that the market would sell. But if you look at the daily time frame, you will see that the market is not giving you the formation for a sell trade. See, look at this. If you see this kind of a thing, you will not even have you won't have the the mind to sell this trade because it's from a W formation. You cannot sell it. You can't sell this trade. A strong W formation on a daily time frame, and you want to sell what? No, it's not going to work. You can see it. You already know that from here it will go to the upside. This is a perfect trade to the upside. No, now we have created this W formation, and the market has created something like this. What else are going to do? You expect the market what to do what? To find its way down to this side. I mean, from here, you're expecting the market from here to find its way down, then before you take it what to the upside. You understand? So I have now given you a clue of what's going to happen this week. We are going to wait for the market to come down to this area. This is the area we are waiting for. This is a daily structure. We wait for a daily structure. If this market does not come down to this daily structure, what you leave it. That is how you preserve your account. That is a way to you preserve your account. So now after this, now we have already discussed what happened last week, and let me delete this off. Okay, now we are expecting that the market would turn down to this side before we see a, a uptrend, another uptrend. So we are also, that's what we're hoping for. But this full candle, we may not be actually expecting the market to come down fully to this area. It might be around this area, But let's go down to the 4 hours. Let's see if the market might actually come down to this area, because I'm seeing some things that will lead it down to this area. But as I said earlier, trading is reactive and not predictive. You only react to your market, you don't predict it. So now you use your Bermuda zone strategy to take your trade here, and before lifting it to the upside. So I'm going to you know the strategy. You've gotten the strategy, and if you have not gotten the strategy, you have the opportunity to do that. This is our entry strategy. Use the strategy for this for our entry trade in USDJPY this week. Okay, let's see what is going on GBPUSD. On GBPUSD, now last week, what happened last week? As I said, there were news up and down, and I said, if you remember clearly, I gave you, I taught you last week about if you have a candle. What was it? I think this was in this USDJPY. If you have a candle, yeah. Where is it? Okay, this is if you have a candle that looks like this. Oops, what's happening? Okay, I don't know if you refer back to what I told last week. I said if you have a candle that has something that looks like this. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, now is it if you have a full candle that looks like this, you expect the next candle to fill out this week, and that was what the market did in the pounds USD, the pounds dollar. The former kind of week before the last week was this way, and we expect next week, we expect the next week of this week to be in a bullish form, and the daily time frame give us an opportunity to do that. This is the daily structure, just that it went down a little bit, to take out stop losses. This area is an area where the market took out the retailer stop loss. This area, because of people would think that, oh, this is and the resistance, and definitely the resistance should turn support and then move up. The market will always go down to go and take deceive people before breaking back up to the upside, and that's exactly what the market did. So what is our bias for next week? How is the market going to react next week? Last week was also a very bullish candle, and we expect the market to also create the same bullishness. So far, that's although I'm seeing some obstacles right here, this red rectangle I drew, but I'm not too sure about pound USD yet. I don't know, because this red area is giving me some kind of doubt that the market will continue to the upside. But for now, I cannot say anything about pound USD yet. So the euro USD, so almost just like the pounds USD, but it's almost like the pounds USD, but it's clearer than the pounds USD because of we. This is a daily structure, you know. This area is a daily structure, something that came like this before going out and then before going down. Then the market broke back up, broke back above the resistance with a strong candle. You know, when it broke the resistance with a strong candle, you expect it to, it will come and retest before going back to the upside. You understand? That is what I. That is how we're going to trade this week for the euro USD. So that is all. Remember that everything that we did here, you can do it for the rest of the pairs, any markets. You can do it for the crypto market. It works for the crypto market. It works for the stock market, commodity. It works for any kind of market. So far as it has a chance, you understand. So that is it for today. See you next time.